Weirdo gang, I'm back with another reaction. We got the worst murders on Cam Philadelphia 10. Let's go. Let's see what this shit about.
In today's video, we're covering several disturbing incidents. One case involves a suspect who set a porch on fire knowing someone was trapped inside. In another, two individuals opened fire on a crowd in broad daylight. And in a separate case, two victims were found shot in the head inside a parked car. Before we get started on this video, make sure you go check out my website that's in the description where I post viral videos daily. The liquid across it and sets it on fire. Within seconds, the flames take off. He backs up and then quickly leaves the area on foot. Inside that home was a 67-year-old man, bedridden and unable to escape. By the time emergency responders got there, it was already too late. The fire had spread fast and the man was killed in the blaze. This wasn't just arson, it was a calculated move to take a life. The way the suspect moved shows this wasn't random. He came with purpose, brought the fuel, and walked straight up like he knew exactly what he was there to do.
Set him up. Damn! He really set that motherfucker on fire. Hey, he wasn't the fuck out.
This incident was a shooting that happened just after 1:20 in the morning on April 26, 2025. We're looking at the 5000 block of Frankfurt Avenue in North Philly. Surveillance shows the victim sitting in the driver's seat of a blue Chevy Malibu. Not long after, the suspect approaches, though depending on the angle, you might not see the exact moment the shots are fired. But what we do know is the victim was hit multiple times in the upper body.
Suspect the nigga who did it. Them the two niggas they feel like did it. Oh, he got the Philly sideburns. Yeah, he got the Philly sideburns.
This wasn't a random shooting. The way the car was targeted suggests the shooter knew exactly who they were after. It was fast, deliberate, and done at a time of night when the streets are quiet, almost like it was planned for that exact window. This shooting happened in broad daylight around 3:30 in the afternoon on January 30th, 2025. The location is the rear of 3044 North Lithgow Street in North Philadelphia. Surveillance captures two male suspects moving through the area. It's clear from the footage they're working together.
I ain't gonna lie. Shooting a nigga in broad daylight, doing anything in broad daylight that's committed a crime, that's a demon. That's a pure D demon.
At some point they spot their target, and that's when the shots are fired. You don't see the exact moment of impact, but you can see their body language shift. It happens fast. The victim was hit and collapsed on the scene. By the time first responders got there, it was already too late. After the shooting, both suspects take off on foot. Last known direction was toward 4th and Somerset. No vehicle, no hesitation.
These niggas ain't got no cover face. Broad day. Slides on. And they said, fuck it. Can't tell me that ain't no demon.
Hesitation, just in and out on foot, like they knew the area well. This next shooting happened in the middle of the day, around 1:05 p.m. on Saturday, March 22nd, 2025. The location is 40th and Girard Avenue, right on a SEPTA bus. Surveillance footage shows the suspects prior to the incident entering a nearby corner store where they made a purchase. Shortly after, 3 of the individuals boarded a SEPTA bus in the area of Girard and...
You wanna know what'd be funny? Niggas get caught from the store camera and get out of jail and go to the same store. These the niggas be the reason why you in this bitch. That's crazy.
Ridge Avenues. A fourth suspect joined them later.
They split the bin. Oh, niggas got on the bus, my bad.
At some point during the ride, the situation escalated. The 15-year-old victim was fatally shot while still on board the bus. The exact interaction
Possible tattoo on the right hand.
action leading up to the shooting remains unclear, but the act itself was deliberate and carried out in broad daylight. Next case started in the early hours of February 25th.
Man. The nigga shoot the bus up. Oh, I see what they said.
Next case started in the early hours of February 25th, 2024, around 2:53 in the morning.
Man,
The
I'm right out
location
my
is
birthday.
4565 Torresdale Avenue. Surveillance shows a 40-year-old Hispanic male being assaulted by two other Hispanic males. It wasn't a shooting. This was a physical attack. The video captures enough to see the confrontation unfold, though the full details of how it started or what led up to it aren't fully clear. What is clear is that the victim was seriously hurt. He held on for 3 months, but eventually died from his injuries on May 25th. Now both suspects are wanted for questioning. No names, no arrests yet. Just the footage and the hope that someone watching recognizes them. This wasn't instant, it was a slow death from a violent beating. And now it's a homicide.
Damn, nigga put balls on him. I ain't gonna lie to you, gang. It's so many ways to die, gang. Like, hey, I really firmly believe most murders not even done with guns in hand. Most murders are done in a hospital, gang. Mind y'all, organs been the top sold thing in the world for a long time. Do y'all math? Do that research.
This shooting happened just after midnight, around 12:10 a.m. on Monday, May 29th, 2023. The location is the 2400 block of North Clarion Street in North Philadelphia. The victim was just 16 years old. Surveillance footage shows the suspect moving through the area right before the shooting. The exact moment of the attack may not be fully visible, but the timeline lines up with the footage.
Items possible keys hanging from right rear belt loop. Paint pocket area. I think they mean pants pocket there, not pants. Yeah, that nigga didn't know how to spell. He should have. My stupid ass said paint. Light color, white or silver moon. I'm confused. What the fuck happened? Yeah. Oh, they killed his ass. Yeah. Some nigga walked up and shot him.
The shooter didn't stick around. After the shots were fired, the suspect quickly left the area. Police believe this person seen in the video is connected, and they're now trying to identify him. This case goes back to Tuesday, June 15th, 2021. Police were called to the 2700 block of West Huntingdon Street, where they found a parked car. Inside were two victims, one male, one female, both shot in the head. They were already dead when officers arrived. Surveillance tells more of the story. Around 9:30 p.m. the night before, the same car is seen parking at that location. A few seconds later, three unknown males get out and take off running. That was the last time the victims were seen alive. What makes it even more interesting is what happens next. One of the suspects actually comes back to the car, then a second vehicle pulls up briefly, stops next to it, and there's some kind of interaction. Though it's not fully clear on camera, detectives believe the people in that second car might have seen or heard something important. They're not being treated as suspects, but police want to identify and speak with them as potential witnesses.
Damn, so Meek don't be lying about Philly. Philly really fucked up. Oh, shit. So niggas must have looked. You know what I'm saying? Nigga must have hit both of them like on some other shit.
This shooting happened in broad daylight, 3:35 p.m. on October 9th, 2023, at the corner of Godfrey and Masher Street in Philadelphia. Surveillance shows two masked men stepping out of a white Nissan Rogue. Both are dressed in all black with blue gloves and carrying semi-automatic handguns. As soon as they exit the vehicle, they open fire on a group of people standing on the 6200 block of Masher. One of the victims, a 24-year-old Asian male, was hit multiple times and rushed to the hospital in critical condition. Another victim, a 23-year-old black male, was shot in the hand and treated at the scene. The suspects didn't waste any time. This wasn't a robbery or an argument. They came to shoot. It was a targeted hit in the middle of a residential neighborhood with no concern for who else might get caught in the crossfire.
Ooh.
Another two.
Ooh. Well, y'all, thanks for watching. Y'all catch me in the next one.